Peace and blessings. This is Father Agustino, and today is Ash Wednesday. Today is here. Lent is here. The meditation I want to talk about is Ash Wednesday is actually 46 days before Easter. Wait, hold on. I thought it was supposed to be 40 days. Well, what had happened is that there is a bit of a theological development that the church had to kind of like discover and bring all the rest of the church in unison. First of all, here in the Latin church, the Roman rite of the Catholic Church, we follow what's called the Gregorian calendar. There was a Gregorian, Pope Gregory made a reform of the calendar because the former calendar, the Julian calendar, was a little bit too long and there was kind of like always a day. That's why we have a leap year. In fact, this year we have a leap year, which every 4 years we have an extra day to February 29th, because every single year it's 365 days and a quarter. So it's not perfect, but we're getting there. Okay, I say all this because the days of the week are important. We celebrate as a holy day Sunday. Why? Because the Lord rose from the dead on a Sunday. This was a big thing because the Jews, they celebrated Saturday. That was their Sabbath. That was their holy day. And when Jesus rose on the Sunday, he established that Sunday as the holy day. And the early Christians, they called Sunday the first day and the eighth day, hearkening to the resurrection. It's like not just the first day and the seventh day, the first day and the eighth day, meaning it's the day that goes beyond, because we are a resurrection people. So that number 8 is something that is extremely important for the early Christians. That number 8 means resurrection. And no, it's not because if you move it to a side, it's also the sign of infinity. It means that in this creation that God has given us, he created the world in 7 days. We were created, man and women were created on the 6th day, but we were meant, in essence, for the 7th day, for the day beyond. The early Christians called this the 8th day. It meant heaven. So this was also reflected in the early church's architecture. If you look and Google some of the ancient churches, they are built in the form of an octagon. Isn't it a little crazy that like every single time you come to a stop sign, it's in the form of an octagon? You can say, resurrection, stop. I'm called to be resurrected. In fact, we all are going to be resurrected. All of us one day will be resurrected. This is what the Catechism of the Catholic Church clearly teaches. But the question is, where are you going to spend eternity? See, Lent is supposed to be a time where we remember who we are and where we are meant to be. We were created here to be in this world, but we're not created for this world. And 46 days from now, from today, we are going to enter in again those holy mysteries. The fact that Jesus shed his blood on the cross, died, and rose again so that we could come to eternal life. How is it that you are internalizing this every day? It's Ash Wednesday. Everybody's looking for their ashes. Everybody's talking about fasting. It's the one day we can all talk about fasting because we're all supposed to be fasting. But how are you fasting? For whom are you fasting? We have to check our hearts and go deeper. One way that you can go deeper, and here's the challenge I have for you, is that every single day of Lent, I invite you to pray the rosary. Now that means that you have to be intentional. That means that you have to think. Usually it means you wake up early and you pray your rosary in the morning. Can you pray your rosary on the way to work? Yes. Maybe turn the radio off and turn down the music and pray your rosary and then go about your other things. Watch what happens. A rosary a day keeps the devil away. Let me tell you, I've seen this to be true. Invite our Blessed Mother also to walk with you in these 46 days. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about why it's 46 days and not just 40 in this Lent 2020. It's Father Agustino with your daily meditation for Lent. Peace.